Hello, welcome to this channel. Today we will be discussing mergesort in C++. We will be considering each code and explaining them in detail. As such, this tutorial may be in a couple of series, so let's get right to it. I hope you enjoy your video. Okay, our aim is to create a program that will merge two arrays and sort them. So the first thing we need to know is that we need a function that I will name merge. Okay, and let's go into this function. We need this function because we first have to merge the arrays, then we sort them. So two functions controlling two different tasks. Okay, and when we say a function in C++, it means that we create variables and insert them into this function so that it performs a task for us, and when we need it we call it. Okay, you get to that. Now we start by saying void means the function that we are going to create right now will not return any value because we are not going to use it right away. Okay, I hope that is cool. So void for the function, and we go to merge. Merge is the function name. You can start with a small m or a capital M, depends on how you want to name the function. Okay, now this function totally has the data types to be integer values because the array size should be an integer value, because you can't have an array size of 2.5 or 3.669, which doesn't really make sense. Okay, so it is integer values for the array size, integer value for the first index in the array, which I called it the minimum index or the min index, in the short form min index. Now from the min index, it means we move to the largest index, that is the maximum index, and I shortened it to what? Max index. Okay, now from max you should all know the next step, that is the middle index. The middle index is when you divide the array, it controls that part. Okay, so with this, let's continue to declaring our variables. Okay, the variable I is an integer value, which means the first index or the index that starts the array. And in C++, we should take note that it's always from 0. Okay, it starts from 0. Then we go to the J, which will control the middle index, and the K, which will also control a temporary array that will create, and it starts from K as the index. The first index of the temporary array will be K. Okay, now we declare temp. Temp is any memory space which hasn't been assigned any value. Okay, so it's a temporary memory space that we are going to assign this array into it before we call it back to the original array. I hope that is clear for now. Okay, now we say that the size of the temporary array should be max index minus the min index plus 1. If you should put values into this, you are going to get the exact size of the array here. Okay, so now the I, we assign the first index to I. The K, we assign 0 to K, it also start from 0. And J, we assign the middle index plus 1 to J. Okay, so now before we even go to the conditions that controls this function, we will pause here and see you in the next video. But try your best to subscribe to this channel and turn the notifications on. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy this video. Bye.